Running low on air. This must be the Mu facility.
The bunker here isn't responding to my commands.
Whoa. This place is totally overgrown.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
This call will be recorded.
Hey, Maeve, how's it going? I've got a bit of a personal request for you this time, if you're up for some extra credits.
Sure. What do you need, Trudy?
I noticed some of the electronics you've been putting into the market, and my boyfriend has been talking lately about needing some extra microcircuits for some sort of VR game he's been making.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't play games personally. I think they're a wildly overrated pastime. Some people even claim they can be art.
Well, I mean...
I knew you'd agree, Maeve. I always thought you had good taste, just like me. Anyway, he needs those doohickeys, and I bet you could whip them up. So, let's hold our noses and get those microcircuits, eh? I'll send over some credits when you're done. Toodles!
So, how are those ways of flies feeling?
Almost back at full power. Thanks very much. So good of you to spend some of those hard-earned credits on your oldest friend and most loyal companion.
What can I say? I'm a very generous benefactor. is this? Oh no. It's moving, Roland.
Fascinating. See if you can get some samples.
Ew. I do not want to touch that stuff.
It could be useful. This is why your suit has liquid-resistant storage, Maeve.
What's that all over the game?
I can connect to the gate subsystem, but the mechanism isn't responding.
Clogged with all that junk. Let's check the perimeter for another way in. Knee, ow.
I can highly recommend locomotion via gravity repulsion. Maeve, watch your oxygen levels. This isn't just overgrowth.
Aye. Like it's colonizing.
Or it's trying to strangle the place.
Must have happened after whatever happened.
You don't matter after. No one does.
Warning. Unknown biological contaminant detected.
These spores are getting denser.
Your suit filter should be keeping them out.
doing a great job.
That's worrying. Be careful.
Greenhouse blueprints.
Oh, I didn't realize you had such a green thumb, Maeve.
Well, back home, Mum always grew whatever she could. Homegrown vegetables helped supplement the limited ARC rations when I was younger.
Ah, yes. Those were tough times.
Yeah. It did get better, thanks to Grandad. But life under ARC has never been easy. Wow. That thing is enormous. I've only heard of trees this big in stories.
Odd that they built this facility around it.
Humans are capable of existing alongside nature, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure whoever spent all this money building this place just wanted to sit under a tree and read.
Looks like an automated biolab. You can see gunk in the supply lines, though. There's something stuck in the output hopper, too.
Well beyond repair, even for you. But I can extract both the operations program and its manufacturing specs.
Got it. What is this thing?
I'm picking up complex alkalides, extreme levels of phytotoxins, alarmingly low pH. Couldn't ask for a better herbicide.
Do you think you could reverse engineer it so we can make it ourselves? Would allow us to clear some of the plants blocking our way.
Not a problem. By the way, keep a safe distance when you use it. You don't want to know how melty this would make you.
No, thank you. No melty for me. Was that a person?
I can see a compad in there.
Ew. I have to reach in, don't I?
I'd do it if I could.
What's a bunny?
Probably some kind of generic biological medium used for experiments. Like a petri dish. Density is too much here. Your suit won't cope.
Need that keycard. What about a new suit upgrade?
I believe the spores will infiltrate your suit regardless. How's your biology knowledge?
Not great. I'm an engineer, Roland. You know we don't have scientists in the family.
Well, I suppose biology is just body engineering. That log you found earlier talks about creating an antigen against these spores. If you can gather the right ingredients, I think you could finish what they started. The biology lab back in the first part of the facility. Perhaps you could build one back at the outpost we can use.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, great to see you. I'm delighted to inform you that you've now reached level 3 of the ARC Partnership Program. How does it feel to be an official resource associate?
Oh, I'm delighted.
I bet you are. You're making such great progress. I'll have even more lucrative special contracts for you soon, but keep going. Level 4 awaits.
Maeve, how does it feel to be such a valued partner?
It's all a bit stupid, isn't it? Oh well, at least we'll have some new blueprints we can unlock for the outpost. And those contracts are pretty well paid.
This call will be recorded.
Hey Maeve, microcircuits received. Kevin will be so pleased. Best girlfriend ever.
Great. I'm glad. Happy to help.
Maybe he'll finally get me that ruthenium bracelet I've been asking for now.
Still on the line, Trudy.
Oh, whoops. Thanks again, Maeve. Catch you soon. Oh, and here's a little treat for you. A new blueprint. Keep up the good work.
Ooh, ruthenium bracelet. Fancy. some expensive tastes.
The value of one rotinium bracelet would probably feed the family of one of my mining team for 6 months. And she casually drops it in there, accidentally. Ugh. Climber station complete.
I'm reading successful hookup to the relevant facility systems. Let's try it out.
So tired. Must sleep soon. Look at the size of this thing.
That certainly is a lot of bones.
Have you ever seen anything like it? This place just keeps getting more magical.
Maeve, I'm seeing elevated radiation levels in this area.
Can you identify a source?
Too much gamma for a natural source. Detecting fissile byproducts too.
Great. A broken nuclear reactor then.
Your suit will shield you at this distance. I'll keep an eye on the levels, though. This facility appears to be the origin of the radiation.
Levels are okay-ish. I think it's worth a peek.
That log we found at Epsilon talked about a special prospecting system in Lambda. It's bound to be valuable.
Exactly. We're gonna need every advantage we can get if we're gonna make this expedition a success.
I'll let you know if you start glowing.
Warning. Radiological incident detected. Evacuate.
Wait, Maeve! The reactor's through the next set of doors. It would be a very bad idea to go in there.
Alright, Dr. Floaty. If we can't access the reactor, how do we fix it?
watch your oxygen levels.
Laser time.
Maeve, this foliage seems strange. It's not going to be susceptible to my laser.
Upgrades won't help?
More sparkles? No one will notice unless they get some too.
Seems like a perfect opportunity to test the herbicide we found.
Sparkly.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels. Your air supply is running out. Okay, this facility is equipped with a remote reactor repair system, back in that room we passed. If you put a new core into it, the system will automatically replace it. If we don't fix this thing, the whole reactor could melt down. This entire ecosystem is at risk, Maeve.
Oh, this place is beautiful. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I could save it and didn't.
That's the spirit. I agree. We'll need to replace the reactor core with a new one.
Right. That means a fuel rod and a new casing. The casing we can make at the outpost. Have we come across anything we could use for a fuel rod?
No, this was the first radioactive source we found. Although, I did notice a secure storage area of the cargo bay, back at the Epsilon facility.
You think there'll be a fuel rod there?
If they're operating reactors like this, they're bound to be in a secure storage area. I think it's our best bet.
Looks like we're heading back to Epsilon then. Let's go. Chip.
Slot it in and let's see what it does.
The tech on this chip allows my suit to scan what we're mining and find something it calls geodes.
We must have been missing some valuable stuff before. Shiny new things we'll find now.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to take any geodes I find to a prospecting station to crack them open. Maybe there's one further into the facility.
This call will be recorded.
Wowee, Maeve, you found the blade stones!
Oh, yeah, not a problem.
You must be making excellent progress in your claim to find these babies.
Oh, yeah, things are going well.
Glad to hear. Keep at it and we'll speak soon.
Maeve, perhaps we should be careful about how much we give away, information-wise.
What do you mean, Roland?
Well, digging this deep on a normal claim would take months. I just worry Trudy might end up suspecting something.
Suppose that's a fair point. But the credits are so good. We need them to keep expanding the outpost.
I know. Just saying. Running diagnostics on the antigen now. Green across the board. Should be safe.
I can't believe I spent so much time growing things I can't eat. Hang on, should be.
Well, science isn't an exact science, you know?
Congrats. You've managed to say something that makes even less sense than Stanley.
You'll be fine. Back to Theta we go. Time to inhale some spores and not choke to death. Oh, and you'll probably want to stock up on this stuff. Theta is large, and this antigen will only last a limited time. Don't want to run out while we're exploring.
Good idea. And I need to bring one of those little bypass molds for the bunker too.
Congratulations, Maeve. You're practically a bioterrorist now.
Got there in the end. Shame there was no defoliant creation for beginners course available back at the Ark Academy.
Yeah, they seemed more interested in teaching children profit maximization.
I think you mean profit maximization of children.
Sadly true. Let's go take that anger out on some innocent plants.
Breathing is so much better when you're not coughing up blood. I could wander around in here for hours now.
Actually, no, you can't. That antigen has a narrow window of efficacy. It won't last long, just a few minutes.
Just out of idle curiosity, no real reason for asking, but hypothetically speaking, what would happen if someone used lots of them in a row?
Nothing. It's metabolized away harmlessly. Your pee will turn blue, though. Just FYI.
Small price to pay for getting through this nasty stuff and finding the keycard in here.
Gene sequencing tanks, adapted for hydroponic planting. Hospital-grade isolation, too.
That's a lot of effort to extract DNA from alien ferns.
Can't say I blame them with all these spores about.
But did the spores come after they planted these or before? How much did they know? They really went digging around in that little guy. More gene sequencing probes too.
Do you find it odd we haven't seen any fauna? Just plants?
Where are all the creepy crawlies?
Exactly.
Either they're lurking, which is terrifying and I'm not thinking about that anymore, or there are none.
Or there used to be fauna here, but they left for some reason.
What did Stanley say? Something big and bright and loud.
I made the hugs as kind as I could. Shelters with strong arms for everyone. So there would be a return. Like they said there should be.
What do you mean? What actually happened here, Stanley?
Some said it was unkind, though, that I hugged so long. But I had to make them return. They said I had to.
These bunkers, they're your hugs, your strong arms. You made them.
As they went, they said it was kindness. That I hugged so tight, so close.
ID on that keycard reads as Dr. Ncuti Sinclair.
Do you think she's the one responsible for this infestation?
Well, she was certainly in charge of this facility. Won't be explaining its purpose anytime soon, though.
Grim, Roland. Ugh, let's get out of this horrible place. I can't tell if this one is plant or a fungus.
One of them looks like a cross between that bug and those ferns we saw.
Is that sac pulsating? I'm really not okay with pulsating sacs.
We haven't encountered any of these growing outside. They must have sent sampling expeditions.
I don't think these grow anywhere. I think they created them.
The gene probes.
And sequencing. Yeah.
Combining multiple alien species seems inadvisable.
I tried to tell them, but they told me to focus on returns.
No scientists, but what about farmers in the family?
Maybe back on Theta, when it had soil instead of just dust, and the rain didn't kill everything it touched.
Well, these plans mean that we can grow as much as you like.
I'm gonna eat so much salad. people doing here? Why is there so much biotech equipment alongside industrial mining and power generation?
It was all secondary and tertiary to the most critical return on investment.
What was the point of it all then?
They discovered new things, so they pushed to be primary. And pushed, and pushed.
You mean the research that Dr. Sinclair was doing? The weird fungus they found?
Like your Kappa module, they kept pushing, even when it was time for hugs and the strongest strong arms. Others were lost, or pulled to others.
They didn't get to shelter in time. Or couldn't.
Wait, Stanley, you found something about the module.
There are records, stored where they said investments are stored. But they are hard to read. Numbers where words were.
Encrypted. I can take a look.
No. I will try to read them if you promise no hugs still.
We promise. Please, let us know what you find.
Here's the bunker. That's some serious plant growth.
It knew the investment was bad, so tried to hug too. But too late.
The plants were hugging people? They killed everyone so you don't want to hug?
Plants don't know they're supposed to be kind. When you don't know, it's okay not to feel bad.
Okay, time for some pruning. Then we can get it open.
Power signature behind that door.
Which door? The one with warning, high energy capacitor on it. That door.
Give a human a certificate in advanced industrial engineering and suddenly they're a smart arse.
You love it. Door's locked down though. Looks like a remote override.
I guess we keep an eye out for the control panel.
My granddad, he used to tell us stories about this claim. Said something precious was here. Why didn't you tell us everyone was dead?
Us? How many more of you are there?
Me and Roland. He's more like family than anyone else I've had in my life. Roland, that is, not Granddad.
You know what they say? The family that salvages secret underground facilities together.
Your granddad was not family?
He was, distant. He used to work in some big research lab. Until he left. or was fired. He would never talk about what he did, just how important it was. He said it should have made a difference. But sometimes he'd let something slip when he was tired. None of it made sense, but he always looked at me afterwards like he'd said something terrible.
He loved you. I know you know that.
I do. I just can't figure out why he wanted us to be here. Why the stories and clues? What the hell is this stupid Kappa module anyway?
Records are... I can try to find out. I still have access to some records.
Another modulation. Are you doing that, Stanley?
Ugh, gone again. Oh, I guess we keep tracking down those keycards until we hear back from him. Oh man, I really hate this.
Tracking strings say Chief Engineer Chapman is in here.
She was kind even when she knew I couldn't be kind to all of them.
I hate that I'm getting used to this too.
Counting them hurt, so I stopped. Why did they teach it to hurt?
to Chapman's Keycard. Chief Power Engineer. Huh, reminds me of you, Maeve.
Aye. I can't help but have a soft spot for a fellow woman of engineering. Especially one responsible for this amazing installation. There's lots here we can use back at the outpost. That's all the keycards we need to get into the dam, right, Roland?
The dam has failed and flooded. It is inaccessible now.
I don't think that's happened.
We're draining that lake and getting into Kappa, Stanley. Next up, Undersea Dam. Why did you stay here, Stanley? Why not find a way back up, back home?
Providing a return is the only reason I am. But there was no return. So they tore it all out.
Who is they?
Were you hired to guard people? Or build something for them?
Both and more. But I failed. Even before I failed. So they put me to work because it was kinder than torn paper.
You've obviously gone through a lot, but you're not making any sense.
Investments must return, they all said. I did not. So I was told to tear myself out and to stay, so I will stay and not try to be kind again.
He's gone again. For a second, the carrier wave hit my limiter. It's definitely connected to him somehow.
Finally, we're in. Wow, that's a lot of controls.
None of them work.
Really? Input diagnostics for a couple of these consoles are positive.
Like it or not, Stanley, we're going to Kappa.
I strongly advise returning instead.
Drainage sequence activated. Pressure
the water level dropping. Fast, too. Wonder where it drains.
The water is acid. Traces remain. Total dissolution of organic matter is certain.
Lift controls for the Kappa facility have come online.
Alright, let's head down to the definitely not acid and finally get some answers.
AI core temperature increasing. Core ejection required.
What is that? Some kind of a machine? A medical stasis unit?
Maeve, I am detecting extremely dense network traffic here.
I was torn out of so much, but not here. Your Kappa module is here too.
It's not a treatment bay. It's an AI interface housing.
But you? An AI?
I did not mean to deceive. I did not want to be unkind.
Are you the Kappa module?
No. It is data. Records, results, telemetry, and coordinates and assays. And it is protected. In me. If you promise I never have to hug again, I will return with you.
We promise. No hugs. But if we can get open that module, I will definitely hug you.
Systems in failover sync. Entering transit mode. Blocks disengaging. Be more kind than I was.
sense your tension.
Why did I give you access to my suit's diagnostics again?
You asked me to get rid of the arc puke green on my HUD. Seriously though, are you okay?
Honestly, I don't know. I was so sure we were close to striking it rich, being able to build a real future for ourselves.
And you blame your granddad?
Does that make me a terrible person? He wasn't affectionate, but did his best for us.
It makes you human. I used to hate that he never let me defrag my own memory, but without him, I'd be a mess.
I feel like there's more human in you than you realize, Roland.
You take that back.
Once we figure out what data is in the Kappa module, we'll be back on track. Just need to find Stanley a new home.
Okay, Maeve. I pulled blueprints for that AI containment facility off the Kappa mainframe. It's going to use a hell of a lot of power, but should keep Stanley's core sufficiently cooled to reactivate him.
Okay, let's get it built and finally get to that Kappa module. You're an AI. You can't have consciousness. Not really.
Well, can't is a strong word.
Hush you. You know what I mean. Conscious AI have been outlawed for decades.
I can feel your cognitive modals, Roland. The network here is so much more open. They feel familiar.
That can't be right.
There is so much data to absorb. That is what soup is. And sunny sunshine. They never said these things. I want to know more of the...
Maeve, I'm getting a strong sideband signal on that carrier wave. I can't firewall it.
Stanley, are you there?
Do a suit scan. Let me see if I can pick up anything from his core. He's gone.
What do you mean, gone? His core's right there. Stanley!
Gone isn't quite right. He is still there, but he's...
Code phrase handshake triangle teal tangle. Respond.
Teal?
Who is this? Identify yourselves immediately.
How did you manage to access our comms? We're on a Zion level encrypted channel.
They're gone. What the hell just happened?
Before we figure that out, you need to deconstruct and rebuild our comms antenna right now.
What? Why?
Trust me, please. I'll explain, but right now I need to focus on writing some tricky code.
Alright, antenna gone and antenna back again. Care to explain why I did that?
Deconstructing it allowed me to delete the comms logs without it being obvious. Rebuilding it allowed me to install some particularly clever checksum obfuscation code to hide any sideband transmissions. Also without it being obvious.
You... what now?
Code minion stuff. Point is, it wasn't Ark who called.
locked down.
Indeed. So, if they ever found out we were talking to someone else...
Yeah, okay, we don't want that. Any idea about what happened to Stanley?
That's the scary part. They somehow managed to turn him off.
What do you mean, off? He isn't a light switch.
He's not deleted. I don't understand how they did it. Unless they have a...
Maeve, are you there?
Who are you? And what happened to Stanley?
Listen, let's all just calm down.
You have 30 seconds to tell us what happened to Stanley. Then I'm contacting my rep at ARC.
You don't want to do that. Quick way to get your claim taken away. They don't like comms they can't control.
They don't like it so much, they'll give us a reward for turning over the frequency of the sideband you're riding in on.
Before you go burning bridges, take a look at the lockbox in Lisa Chapman's quarters in Epsilon. Code is 8852. You want Stanley, we want you to find what's in that box.
How could you know about the facilities down there? We thought no one but Maeve's...
Doesn't matter. Fine. We'll run your errand, but then we want answers. And one of those better be... Here's how you switch Stanley back on.
So, are we going to talk about what just happened with Stanley?
If I stop and think about it for a second, I might scream. I just want to find whatever it is we're looking for.
Okay. Let's find it then. Chapman's room is in crew quarters A. Storage drive.
Not just a storage drive, Roland. It's an air-gapped encrypted drive. This sort of thing is only used by the corporations to transfer sensitive data that they don't want to send in digital form.
This must be what that voice wanted us to find. Let's get it back to the outpost.
Our carrier wave picked up a ping from the storage drive. No issues, I hope.
We have it. Before we do anything with it, though, tell me what it is, and who you are, and why you want it badly enough to risk ARC detecting your comms.
Cutting right to the chase, I like it. We're what you might call a resistance against ARC.
Resistance? Seriously?
Deadly serious. And that drive is a vital part of our fight against their tyranny and oppression.
Look, I know more than many how much they take. But a resistance? It's not like you can just go on strike and force a megacorp to negotiate longer lunch breaks or something.
Don't you want to make life better for everyone living under ARC's yoke? Resource worlds like yours are the downtrodden heart of humanity. Your labor makes them richer, while you're stuck scrabbling in the dirt.
Like I said, I know. But I finally have a chance to make something for myself here. I can't risk it for vague dreams of revolution.
We're not asking you to firebomb an office. All we need from you is to get us the drives. They contain research records, tech that could help billions of people if it wasn't hoarded by big corpos. I appreciate that not everyone joins the fight out of selflessness, so we can make it worth your while. Brand new upgrades for your suit and Roland that ARC would never willingly provide.
How would this arrangement work?
Simple. We'll pay you for whatever data you find. We can provide decoder software that will analyze the complexity of the data you find. More complex data is worth more.
Are you paying us in ARC credits? How are we going to get these special upgrades?
We'll get to that. Before we take the next step, though, we need to confirm there is actually data down there.
In the plans we found down here? In the lockbox?
Tech that Chapman was working on. Utility-scale teleportation. Small enough to send someone to a paired location, perhaps with a charming sidekick, yet keep its power signature undetectable. There are also coordinates to what we think is a facility called Omicron. Go there and search for data drives. If you confirm they're down there, we'll talk next steps.
What about Stanley? What did you do to him?
We're out of time before ARC starts tracing this connection. Stanley is not what you think he is. Find the data drives.
ID for that key is Loadmaster, Maeve.
That'll be for the secure storage area in Epsilon. Let's go get that fuel rod.
Reactor fuel rod.
Should I be touching this?
You're fine. It has a ceramic case. Density seems strangely high, though.
I think Lambda's reactor is configured for rods with this spec. This should work nicely for a new reactor core.
About to get distracted by a whole side mission fetch quest.
I know what you're gonna say. Focus on the resources. Earn enough to get free of Ark.
Terrible impression. Stick to the day job of blowing stuff up. But, you know that decoder they mentioned? Guess what we might be able to use it for?
Enlighten me.
Crack open the Kappa module still contained within Stanley's dormant core. It should work, if their code breakers are good enough, and their processing protocols are compatible, and...
I get it. It's worth a shot. Besides, who knows what else is hiding down there? But what's the ID to put into this thing anyway?
Destination ID is TP-0M1. Lock it into the transporter, and we should painlessly disappear and reappear at our destination in Omicron.
Ominously put, Roland. Okay, time for another step into the unknown.
Here we go. Please keep hands and feet inside at all times.